Eliana,
What?
we're gonna be asking you some questions today. At your buddy. Where's your head? Yay!
You stole my heart. What is it that you do?
Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be Eliana's 1-year update, and it still makes me just kind of sad thinking about the fact that she is already a year old. This month has flown by, honestly, so she is almost 13 months old, but we are still in that 12-month range. So she turned a year old on March 2nd. And by the way, if you're new here, my name is Jess, and Eliana is my sweet rainbow baby girl. She is also getting ready to be a big sister come September of this year, so I can't believe that either. This year has flown by. There have been so many changes, and so many of you guys have been able to go on this journey with us. So first of all, I just want to say thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart for just loving on our family and loving on our sweet girl and just being so supportive during this first year of her life. It has been quite the journey. We have learned so much in this first year of parenthood, and Eliana has changed so much. We adore her and we feel so blessed and so lucky to be her parents. So this video is kind of just going to be an update as to where she is currently and just all of the changes that she has made this last month. And then make sure that you stay tuned until the end of the video because I have the most adorable interview for you guys. I interviewed Eliana earlier today and it is so cute, you guys. You don't want to miss it. So again, if you're new here, subscribe if you like these types of videos. I share all kinds of things related to home, lifestyle, and motherhood. So be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. So like I said, Eliana is 1 year old now. Does that make her a toddler? I'm not sure. I don't know what that age range of toddlerhood begins, but like I mentioned in her last update video, her doctor actually said she was kind of leaning into more of that toddler phase a little bit early. She said typically she doesn't see the toddler phase kind of come into fruition until around 15 months of age, and Eliana started showing signs of toddlerhood, I guess, around 11 months. So she definitely is in those beginning stages of toddlerhood, and we can definitely see it. She is a little sassy thing. I don't know who she gets that from. But she is so much fun, you guys. Oh my gosh, she is just the light of our lives. She is hilarious. She loves to play. She's extremely silly. And before I share her interview with you guys, I'm gonna run through just how everything has been going as far as eating, playing, sleeping, all of those things go, and then we'll dive into her interview. So I do have some notes down here, so if I'm looking down, that's why. But on her first birthday, she was 29 inches tall and weighed around 22 pounds, and she was wearing size 9 to 12 months in clothing. So she can still fit into some 12-month pieces, but we have now transitioned her into wearing more 12 to 18 months or just 18 months. They are a little bit big on her, but she just seems so much more comfortable. So we do have her in size 12 to 18 months, and she has pretty much been right on track, you know, with the ages this entire year. So she will probably be in those clothes until she is 18 months, and then she will move on into the next size. That's just how it's been leading up to this point. But you guys, I think she had a growth spurt this week for sure, because now some of those 18-month clothes, even some of the onesies, I'm like, last week that was baggier on you, and this week it actually fits. So anyway, she's growing like a weed. And then she is still in size 4 diapers, but she's almost in size 5. The size 5 diapers are just a teeny tiny bit too big, but size 4 is what she is currently in. Moving on to Milestones, Eliana now has 7 teeth. So on her first birthday, she had 4, and since then, so within these 3 weeks that she has been 1, 3 more have popped through. So she has another one down on the bottom that has popped through, and then the 2 next to her 2 front teeth, those 2 have popped through as well. So she now has 7 teeth. They're not all the way through yet, but 7 have definitely popped through. And we have started teaching her to brush her teeth. So we've just incorporated that into her nighttime routine where we just use a little bit of water. I do have some toothpaste. We've only used that a couple of times, but I just wanted her to really get into the practice of just using water to kind of brush her teeth right now, just so the taste doesn't kind of throw her off. And that's what we've been doing for a while. We used to just use a washcloth on her gums or on her beginning teeth, but now that she has so many teeth coming in, we've really started to use an actual toothbrush. So what I do is I just get it wet, I brush her teeth first, and she actually enjoys it, and then I give it to her so that she can just kind of chew on it and play for a little bit. And she really likes that because she kind of thinks it's like a toy, I guess, and she just gets to play with it and chew on it. And she's definitely still at the age where she's chewing on everything because she is still teething.
Brushing, brushing, brushing.
Good job.
So she does enjoy brushing her teeth, and it's something that, especially now that she's eating so many more foods, it's something that we definitely want to stay on top of. So as you guys know, she has been walking since she was 10.5 months old, but this month, you guys, she is almost running, like maybe not quite, but she is so fast, you guys. She is just cruising all over the place. Sometimes I fear that she's gonna like just trip over her feet, which I guess she does occasionally, but not where she hurts herself. But she just wants to go so quickly that she just almost wants to run, and she just is on the go all the time. And then something else that we have hit this month is that we have now started to transition her to whole milk. So I did contemplate whether or not I wanted to give her whole milk, just because I myself do not drink milk. I get dairy in other ways, but I really have tried to stay away from dairy for the most part. However, because she is a young growing girl and she needs those vitamins and that calcium to make sure that her bones are growing and strong, I did decide to go with whole milk. So we give her the Horizon Organic whole milk with, I think it's DHA and omega-3s maybe. I will insert a picture here so you guys can see the one that we have been giving her. But we have been giving her 1 cup of that a day. Her doctor said that she could have 1 cup of that as long as she's getting 2 other servings of dairy a day. So whether that is cheese, yogurt, anything like that. We have found that giving her 2 glasses of milk actually upsets her tummy. So at her next appointment, I do plan on bringing that up, because when we were doing mostly formula, we were using, which we are still using because we're still transitioning her, but we have been using the Happy Baby Organic Sensitive formula. We ended up moving her from the regular or the orange one to the blue version, which is the sensitive, because we felt like it was sitting better on her tummy. When she has 1 glass of regular milk plus some formula, she's fine. But when she has 2 glasses of milk, she's very, very bloated and gassy. So I don't know if she might have a dairy sensitivity or maybe like a lactose sensitivity. I'm not sure. So I have brought it up to her doctor before when we ended up switching formulas, and she just kind of said to keep an eye on it. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. And like I said, she does fine with 1 cup of milk and her formula as well. And I will chat more about her formula once we get to eating, but I just wanted to mention that really quickly because that has been a big milestone for us this month, is transitioning to milk. And then just some fun things this month overall. We did have her first birthday party. It was so much fun. Happy birthday to you. If you guys haven't seen her birthday vlog, I will link it down below for you guys so you can check it out. Super cute, so much fun, and I love it. It was so cute. So something new she picked up this month, or that she started to do, is scream. She has been screaming joyfully, but screaming a lot. So whenever she gets excited, she will just scream so loud.
So funny.
So it's usually when she's just playing really hard or when she's being silly. She loves to still be chased and tickled, and she loves, like, when Chaz or I will kind of pop around the corner and kind of scare her a little bit. She just thinks it's the funniest thing ever, and she'll just scream and walk really fast to try to get away. It's so funny, but she loves that. She laughs at everything. She just thinks things are hilarious.
1, 2, 3.
What are you doing?
She also has been making a lot more associations with words and objects and phrases that we're saying. You can tell that she's starting to really understand what we're asking her to do or what we're telling her or what we're describing, and that is really cool to see. So she will actually listen to us if we say, Eliana, come here, or it's time to come inside. She will actually come. She's starting to respond appropriately to things. She's also starting to really try to say words and to talk every day. She's not able to say full or complete words quite yet. She does say mama and dada, but everything else is more like beginning sounds, kind of like last month. But she is trying to express herself more verbally. So she'll point at the exercise ball. She loves the exercise ball, and she'll go, ba. So she's trying to say ball, and she knows that that's the ball, and she can point at it and say ba. And then if we say something like kick the ball, she will actually kick the ball, which, mind blown. I didn't know a 12-month-old could do that. I mean, I'm learning new things every day too. It's so cool to see. And then of course, she still uses baby sign language. So one that she does every morning when I have my coffee, she knows that she's not allowed to have my coffee. Typically, she'll come up to me if I have something, whether it's food or drink, and she wants whatever I have, and I'll usually give it to her. But she knows that if I have a coffee cup, that is not for her, that it's hot, and that is for mommy. So I'll have my coffee mug, and she'll come up and she'll go, ha, 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 ha. And I say, yes, hot, ha, 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 hot. She also knows that if we have a candle burning on the counter, she knows that that is hot. And also I just want to mention, because, you know, we were like, well, she doesn't really know what hot is. She knows that it's hot, but what does that mean? So there was one day where I let my coffee cool off, you know, a significant amount, but it was still warm to the touch on the outside. And so what I did is I just put her hand very gently, just very quickly there. And I said, see, it's warm, hot. That way she could make that association like, oh, it feels a little bit different. Obviously it wasn't hot, you guys, but I just wanted it to be just warm enough to where she could feel on the outside that it felt different than just a regular cold coffee mug. Does that make sense? So anyway, that's kind of what we're trying to do to help her make those associations. That was kind of a strange example, I know, but I wanted her to understand that when mommy says this is hot, it's too hot for you, that's what I mean, that it's a different temperature. Physically, it feels different, and that's for mommy and not for Eliana. So I guess that's kind of how I'm trying to like build those connections for her. And then I wanted to talk about some things that she is absolutely loving. So she is loving any kinds of toys that she can either push or pull. She also likes toys that are making her think critically. So I do have some Montessori toys that she has been using here at home, and she loves those. She loves books, and more than anything else, she loves being outside. Anything to do with the outdoors, she loves. She loves digging in the dirt. She loves her sandbox. She loves playing in the water. She loves sensory play outside. She loves looking at the leaves and playing with rocks, and anything like that she absolutely loves. It's probably her favorite thing to do. So much so that I think when we move to North Carolina, we're gonna be looking into an outdoor preschool for, of course, when she's a little bit older. But I don't know if you guys have heard of outdoor preschools before, but basically most of the learning takes place outside, and the kids are in nature and in the environment rather than, you know, inside all day. So it's something that we are looking into, and I know that there aren't a whole lot out there, but the area that we're moving to does have a couple. So anyway, just something that I thought I would throw out. And then as far as eating goes, thankfully, this month, Eliana has now become way, way, way less picky. So before months 10 and 11, she would pretty much try anything, but she wasn't eating a lot of it. But then as months 10 and 11 rolled around, she started getting a little picky where she only wanted carbs, waffles, toast, pasta, things like that, rice. And I was like, okay, well, at least she's eating, you know, but we wanted her to have a much more colorful palate. So we just kept introducing things to her, and thankfully she eats everything and anything now. She will just try anything. She actually really loves spicy foods. She loves Mexican food. She also loves pickles, which I know those are super full of sodium, so don't worry, I don't give those to her often, but she really likes pickles. She can pretty much eat anything now, and especially now that she's getting more teeth, she is able to explore some different textures a little bit more, which definitely helps. And then she also loves smoothies. We have been making smoothies here at home and she loves them. So right now she is doing around 3 bottles of formula a day, 1 cup of milk, and then as much water as she wants. So when she wakes up in the morning, I usually give her a 7-ounce bottle of formula, and then about 45 minutes to an hour later, I give her breakfast, which might be something like peanut butter toast and applesauce, or a waffle with some blueberries and strawberries, something like that. I switch it up, but she just has a simple breakfast. And then of course, snacks throughout the day. She loves hummus. She loves pickles, like I said. We have cucumbers. We have sweet peppers. Let's see, what else do we snack on? We snack on all kinds of things. Broccoli or broccoli tots. She loves broccoli. Like, broccoli is one of her favorite foods now. So we just change things up, but we do snack throughout the day. We usually eat lunch right before she goes down for her nap. That way she has a full belly. But sometimes if she doesn't eat a lot of lunch, because sometimes she doesn't, if she's full on snacks or whatever, I will go ahead and give her a bottle before nap time. And it does help her relax and go to sleep better at nap time. So I have been doing a bottle before nap time, and then we also give her a bottle at nighttime as well. So those are pretty much her 3 bottles a day: morning, right before nap, and bedtime. And her doctor did say when she wakes up in the morning, try to not do the bottle and just start with breakfast. However, she's kind of cranky when she wakes up in the morning if I don't give her the bottle. And when I'm tired, it just makes my life easier. So I've just been sticking with the bottle, and then it gives me time to kind of make her breakfast. So that's how we're doing it for now. And then over these next couple of months, we'll kind of transition her off the bottle completely. But it's almost like it's that last piece of, I don't know. I know it's not nursing because I'm not breastfeeding her anymore, but it just almost feels that way, especially when she just curls up into me whenever she's trying to nap and she's like drinking her milk. It kind of reminds me of that. Give me just a second. My battery's about to die. I'll be right back. Okay, so that is pretty much what we do as far as food goes. If you guys want to see kind of some example meals of what I feed her looks like, let me know down in the comments below. Eventually, I would like to do something like what my baby eats in a day, but I feel like every day is so different right now. And like I said, she's just starting to really get into more of a variety of foods. So I'll be able to show you kind of a better picture of what that looks like as time kind of goes on, but she is definitely eating so much more than she was a couple of months ago. And then something exciting is she was able to try, obviously, birthday cake for the first time.
Yummy.
There we go. Yay, Eliana! As well as ice cream. So we did let her have ice cream for the first time. We went out to this little mom and pop ice cream shop that we have here in our town. And oh my gosh, you guys, she loved it. She loved it. Oh, she just kept going back for more. But on her birthday, she actually didn't really like the cake at first. She doesn't really like touching sticky and slimy foods for whatever reason. She's okay with it when she's playing with it like a toy, but if it has something to do with her eating it, she doesn't want to touch it. She doesn't want anything to do with it. So that was part of the struggle with getting her to eat more to begin with, because she didn't like touching anything. Even peanut butter, she would like refuse to eat after it got on her finger. But she's fine if it's not a food item. So she didn't really eat too much of her birthday cake at first until we kind of gave her a little bit of just the cake part without the icing. And then she did end up liking the ice cream, but again, we were giving that to her. She wasn't actually touching it with her finger and putting it in her mouth. And then as far as sleeping goes, she is still sleeping through the night. Just like she was starting at 5 months old. She has been sleeping 12 to 13 hours a night this month, just like normal. And the only thing that has really changed with sleeping is that a few days we weren't really sure what was going on, because she actually woke up in the middle of the night one night crying, which is not like her. And then she's had a hard time going down for her naps and at bedtime a couple of different nights as well. And we didn't know if she was not feeling well, which she was acting totally normal during the day. So we didn't think that that was it, or we thought that she was teething. So like I said, she had 3 more teeth pop through this month. And we realized that on the night that she actually got up and was crying in the middle of the night at like 3 in the morning was the night that her tummy seemed really bloated and gassy from all of that extra milk. She had had a lot to drink the day before, so she had like 2 cups of water, 2 cups of milk, and like her regular bottles. So it just was like a lot of liquid, I think, on top of it being something new, which is the whole milk. So that was the night that she ended up waking up in the middle of the night, and her tummy felt like really hard and just gassy, and then she was fine the next day. So that was pretty much it. I was thinking it might be the 1-year sleep regression, but I don't think that's what it was. And then we are down to only 1 nap a day. She will not go down for a nap earlier than 12 o'clock noon. So she has actually started waking up later in the day. She used to wake up at 6 a.m. on the dot, and now she wakes up closer to between 7 and 7:30, which is amazing. I get that extra time in the morning. It is wonderful. And so because she's getting up later, she doesn't need to go down until later, so she ends up sleeping typically around 12 noon to about 2 p.m. or 2:30. Usually she takes about a 2 to 2.5 hour nap, and then she's up and ready for bed at around 6:30 to 7 o'clock at night. So she only needs 1 nap a day, and she's been doing really great on that. So that is pretty much everything I have for Eliana's 1-year update. I'm so excited to share this next little part of the video with you guys, which is her interview. This is something that I want to do with her every single year, and I plan on asking the same questions year after year to kind of see how her answers change. Enjoy the interview! Eliana, we're going to be asking you some questions today. Okay? Can I interview you? Yes? Is that how old you are? How old are you? Yeah, 12 months. 1 year? Is that your bunny? Is that your bunny? Oh, who is your teacher this year? Eliana? Eliana, where's Mama?
Mama's your teacher.
Mama's your teacher this year. What is your favorite food? What do you like to eat? You like more? What do you like more of? Pickles? And Mexican food, like burritos?
You just had that. Oh, quesadilla. Yeah, it's really good.
What do you want to be or do when you grow up?
A gymnast?
What is your favorite song? Do you like Mickey Mouse? M-I-C-K-E-Y
M-O-U-S-E. Yeah.
Sit down. Do you like Baby Shark do 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 do, Baby Shark do 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 do? Bunny. Daddy, you want to take the bunny for a minute?
Yeah. Can I hold the bunny?
Okay.
Thanks.
Daddy's gonna hold the bunny. Eliana, who are your best friends?
You don't know?
Mama? Dada? Be careful. Okay, there's one of your favorite books. What book is that? Baby Animals. Where's Mickey Mouse? There he is. Good job. Where's Minnie? Minnie Mouse. There she is. Good job. Where are the chicks? Tweet, 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 tweet. Where are the chicks? That's Mickey. Mickey Mouse. Can you turn the page? Turn the page. Uh-oh. Do you need help? Yeah? Okay, tell me what that is. Can you read us the book? Oh, you like that book.
Oh.
You like giraffes?
Sure.
Can't...
The sloth. She likes the sloth. Next page. Where's the sloth, Eliana?
Here it is! Okay. Where's the giraffe? There he is! Good job! What are your favorite books? Baby Animals, and what's the other one? You reading? I like that story too.
The end. Can I have it? Thank you.
Where did you travel to this year? You went way far away over there? North Carolina? And Georgia? Sit down. Sit down. What did you learn this year? You did learn that. What else? You learned to walk way over there?
You learn what a unicorn is? Yeah.
Can you show me some other things you learned? Can you give Mama a high five? Thank you. Can you blow a kiss? Good job. Mwah. What are those? Your toes? Yes, toes. Where's your head? Yay! Where's your nose? Where's your nose? Nose. That's your ear. You want to do Mama's nose? Where's my nose? There it is. Good job. Eliana, can you clap your hands? Can you wave high? Good job. Yay, wave high. Can you, Eliana? Eliana, let's sing the ABCs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Show Mama Z. Good job! What would you like to learn next year? You want to spend more time with me? Okay. You want to learn to stand up in a chair? That's not very safe. Okay, sit down. Well, thank you so much for letting us interview you. I hope you have a great day. Say, I love you. Can you wave bye-bye? Bye-bye. Can you blow a kiss to the camera? Bye-bye. Wait, bye-bye. So thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.